That's a cold cappuccino. Have I started filming The Crow yet? I have not even signed on a dotted line yet. But I'm sure when those things go through, the world will know. But it would be an honor if it did happen someday. Can I get a message? No, I can't do a message for your wife right now, sir. A little busy right now. Anyone else have? Yeah, you have a question?
Theo, representing a superhero that really looks like the youth of today, specifically brown.
You know what? It's an honor just to represent. Absolutely, to represent my people, the Polynesians. But I'm also half white, and my mother's German and Irish, and so it was just really cool to be your first kind of brown skin superhero. It's very pretty cool. Woo! Say, yep. Favorite scene to film being Aquaman is to, you know what? Can I have 2 of them? I need 3 of them. Okay. 4 of them. Shit. Alright, hold on. Standing on the wall with everyone. So all in costumes because I just kind of geeked out and I love seeing everyone. And then 2 sitting on the Batmobile and then the whole. That was a funny scene. 3. The opening of Aquaman with Zach made this really cool opening, and we didn't get to show too much of it, but it's definitely the whole cold opening. Hey, what's up, buddy? Sorry. I had to leave, so I just wanted to make sure they got time with. What was 4? Damn it, just forgot. The haircut, that was ridiculous. I love how. Yeah, I just had to jump off this platform and I was kind of like this. I was like, oh, get up. And I did that and I was like, I look like My Little Pony, man. I look like a horse flipping my hair around. I was like, oh man, and everyone loved it, so there you go. Yes, my love. You just wanted to say Jason, or you?
Thank you. Hi, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time to come over here. And my question is, how was it to transition from Khal Drogo to Arthur Curry?
Very hard. Here comes my family, so hold on.
Fisher.
Here comes my family.
Here comes the sound.
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, Gal Gadot.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, everybody, listen up for a split second. I'm here on behalf of our good friend Kieran Hines, aka Steppenwolf. Unfortunately, because of flights and all that, he's not able to be here with us today. But I told him I would give you guys his best. He's returned to Apocalypse, and he said he'll see you guys in the next one. He said, give you love, and thank you guys for being here for him.
Amazing. This is you guys. You kept on thanking us for being here, but it feels so good to be able to see you finally face to face and spend some time with you. Guys, you are the reasons to why we're making these films, and I want to thank all of you back. So thank you so much.
The first time we've seen you with these folks in public, like being like Justice League.
Yeah, I know. I'm alive again.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. Well, a bit of a cold, but
Yeah. so excited to see you guys. I just wondered, like, you got a chance to meet people face-to-face fans this weekend in a way that rarely happens. And for each of you, I'm wondering what that means to you. Like, tell me how those fans connect to you, like, especially the young ones. It must be very exciting.
Talk louder!
Hey, can you hear me up there? Hey guys. Yeah, me, honestly. Most important thing. Is this thing working?
No.
How about now? That made me feel kind of cool, actually. Multiplex. Yeah, for me, I think the richest part of being here is that I get to thank all of you guys and spend time with you guys. I'm as much of a fan, I think I speak for all of us when I say this, as much of a fan of the comics as you guys are. And so to be here and to share that
Means a lot to me!
I remember you telling me once that Red Sun was one of your favorite comic books.
Yeah, Red Sun, it is still one of my favorites. I used Red Sun way back when I was trying to get what the keystone to Superman was. And Red Sun, because it was so polar opposite of what we know of Superman as far as the storyline went, there were still certain characteristics which Superman lived by and he represented. And that for me was something that I really picked up on and stuck to when it came to Red Sun.
And for you guys, what about the fans? Talking to the fans this weekend, was there any particularly interesting conversations that you had, or any
We can't
inspiring?
say because they're all here, and if we're going to say one, the rest of the people is going to be insulted. But
That one.
um,
Must be inspiring.
it's great, and for me, I get really emotional when I get to meet the children, and they see me as the character. I'm not God. And it just, the look in their eyes and the excitement, and it's just wonderful, and it's such a privilege and an honor, and I'm so humbled by the fact that I was given this amazing opportunity.
And well, you know, I mean, it's a character, she's so inspirational, she's such a symbol, but that could very easily be two-dimensional if your performance didn't have so much humanity in it. And that's what people are responding to, and I'm sure that came across to you. Very serious.
Thank you. Yeah, when I started to research for the character after I was Landis' character, there's so much material. I mean, there's so much legacies, over 75 years now. And to me, I'm always trying to think, how will I, if I'm the moviegoer, how will I be able to relate to the character? And it's hard to relate to someone who's a god. So I realized that Diana is, yes, she has superpowers, and she's a goddess, and she's almighty. Thanks, man. You too. But at the end of the day, she has the heart of a human, and I think that's what makes her special. She really cares for people, and I like that about her.
No, and that's a message I think that's really resonated with people. Yeah? So, Aquaman, how you doing?
Check. Cyborg check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now it works. I'm awesome. It is awesome to be here. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Good to see you again.
It's great to see you too.
You know, and everybody's excited about the film that you're going to be doing. And it's a very different look. It's a very different tone for Aquaman.
It is, yes. I went straight into Aquaman. We shot in Australia for about 7 months and just wrapped it up with James Wan. I'm excited to not wear a suit for a while. So I just finished, and yeah, it's pretty fun because it's a whole different journey, and it's much like, I mean, obviously like these two had their own solo, and yeah, it was great. I've been living it. Yeah, Cyborg is next for sure.
Cyborg is next.
And some Flash.
What can you tell us about the Cyborg project? I know it's a little early.
Everybody listening? Can everyone here keep a secret? So can I.
What I can tell you is that things are in development. I mean, I'm sure you guys know. And I'm looking forward to being able to grow Victor over the course of the future films we got going on. So I can say thank you for receiving the character so well. It really means a lot to be able to bring a character who has not had as much public visibility as some of the other crew, to bring him into the spotlight and to show people what he's about. So thank you guys for all that. Thank you for the love.
Yeah, Cyborg, I mean, Aquaman was created in the 40s, Wonder Woman in the 40s, Superman in the 30s, Cyborg created in the 80s.
Cyborg in the 1980s, yeah. And actually, I actually got to meet Mark Wolfman at the premiere of Justice League in LA, and I was sort of starstruck. But you know, he and I chatted, and he's one of the most gracious people you can meet. Just happy to be here, happy to be a part of this legacy of characters. So you know, it's a beautiful thing.
It's fascinating too, because it's the character like that has the most tragedy built into his origin. I mean, he's not royalty, he's not a half god, he's not from another planet. He is barely alive at the beginning of his journey.
Well, I think all of these characters, you know, they start from very deep beginnings. You know, Superman loses his entire planet. Aquaman is living half a life as half Atlantean, half human. Each of these characters has their specific trauma, but I think what makes them special is what they do with that. The fact that they take that trauma and they turn it into something positive to help the world around them. That's what makes them the superhero, I think, more than the powers in themselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's it. And Henry, I know you're very excited about the spirit of Superman, finding, you know, there's been so much intense screen time for your character, and now we're starting to see a little bit of the joy and a little bit of the inspirational uplift. And I know that that's something that you talked about the first time I met you, way back when you were doing Immortals.